সবাই বুঝতে পেরেছো?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, then give me some time to change the slide. Are the slides visible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So tell me, what is network?
Communication media.
Communication between two or more than two computers.
Yes. Two or more computers. Communication between two or more computers, that are known as network. And what are the advantages of using network?
Easily got connected with other computer.
Yeah, and anything else?
We can
We can
share
share our
data
data
easily
without
to
purpose, yeah.
one computer to another computer.
Any other point?
High reliability.
Oh, high reliability. Why?
Because there is more than one sources of supply, and if one fails, then other can use to continue.
The data can be stored in multiple storage places. Okay.
Yes.
So these are the advantages of network. There is a central node where data is stored, and everybody can, every node can share this data. Anyone can connect to the computer network. First, a problem solving. Reliability. It's highly flexible. And also security through authentication, and boosts the storage capacity. It boosts the storage capacity. Disadvantage is that it requires investment. That is the main thing. About virus and malware, I think everybody knows about this virus and malware. This is a disadvantage of using network, and cost is also high. Mainly the starting initialized cost is very high. And what is internet? Anybody?
Interconnection of lots of networks
Worldwide.
worldwide.
Acha, we are discussing some uh, common terms that are actually important, like what is internet, what is network, advantage and disadvantages of network. These advantages of network is much more important. um, Encoding and decoding, process of putting a sequence of characters into a specialized format, that is encoding. And decoding is just opposite one, conversion of encoded data into the original sequence, that are actually important for uh, short answers like one or two.
Could you please give me an example, ma'am?
Encoding,
Encoding and decoding both.
encoding, decoding. Example: when we transmit our data, then it is encoded in the form that is not understandable. That may be not understandable by others for security purposes.
Okay.
Okay, transmission media. And that also comes in comparison. Sometimes comes, sometimes single item like simplex or half duplex, full duplex, all these things. Comparison may come, or definitions also may come, or explain with example like that. So transmission mode means transferring of data between two devices, and we can have three types of transmission media. This is a simplex mode, one-way communication, unidirectional. Give example of one-way communication.
Television,
Television, or
radio
keyboard.
channel,
Network and radio channel.
Keyboard to computer,
Keyboard.
isn't it? It's a one way. Hub duplex, it's a both way, but not at the same time. Give an example.
walkie-talkie,
Yeah,
walkie-talkie,
it's a very common. It's a very common walkie-talkie.
Email.
Uh, Next,
Is it right?
what?
Email.
Email.
Half duplex. Yes.
Email, hub duplex, not at the same time.
We can't send in the same time. If we receive something, we can't say in the same
Maybe.
time.
Mm-hmm. Acha, full duplex, it's at the same
Telephone.
time, both way and
Telephone.
same time. Yeah.
Telephone.
Yeah. Acha, there are also some common terms that I haven't discussed here. I think it's very common to use, like modems, um, um, synchronous asynchronous transmission, serial parallel transmissions. All these are important for objective questions. Objectives means short questions actually, and switching technique. What is packet switching technique? Do you know? Anybody know it? Acha, okay. Another thing is their network architecture, peer-to-peer architecture, and client server architecture. That is also important. How many types of architecture are there, and what are the difference between them? Compare them. That is important. A single 1 or 2 points you can write.
Ma'am, packet switching data is sent in small packets.
Yeah. The whole data is divided into small packets. Group data into number of units called packets that are individually routed from source to destination. Circuit switching. In circuit switching, a dedication connection is first established actually, such as landline connections. First connection is established, and no other can use that media that time. Connection oriented approach. Two phases are there. First, connection is established, then data is transferred, and then circuit is disconnected. Three approaches are there. Three steps are there. Once the circuit is disconnected, then others can use it. Acha, topology. What is topology? Topology is very important. একটা না দুটো আসতেই থাকে। যখন আসবে, you should draw the figure.
The way of we arrange the networks.
Yeah, physical arrangement of the network nodes.
Okay.
Physical arrangement or geometrical arrangement of the computer nodes, resources, you can say. Bus topology. Actually, here computer is connected via single communication cable, and every computer can directly communicate with every other computer or device. You should draw the figures. Okay, whenever there are comparisons you should remember the advantages and disadvantages of all the topologies, And whenever the question of comparisons come, you can write the answer based on these advantages and disadvantages of two topologies. Two or three topologies may come. So advantages: number of cable required only one, so
Yes.
initialized cost is low. Okay,
It is simple.
simple. Cable length is short, and layout is also simple. Architecture simple, easy to extend. But disadvantage is that if the common cable fails, the whole system will crash down. That's a big problem. And it also can't handle the heavy traffic.
It can
So
transmit data if two computers together.
it transmits data.
Yes, it transmits data, but two computers can't transmit data together. মানে
Okay, at
দুটো
this not at the
কম্পিউটার
same time.
yes yes
Not at the same time. Yeah.
yes
And fault, if any fault occurs, fault isolation is also difficult. Acha. Then next type is
Ma'am, I
ring
have a question.
topology. Yeah.
Ma'am, in the
Yes.
exam, if
Hmm.
question is any difference between two objects, then
Two
we can
topology.
any into topology. So
Yeah.
you can write two columns or write top and down approach.
Better to write in columns.
Okay. And we also write the advantages and disadvantages in the difference.
That's are the actually the difference. From where you get that points of difference. That's
If
are the
if the
difference.
if the question is what is star topology, the number is 5. What we have to write?
Start to define it, draw the define it, write down its characteristics, one or two advantages or two disadvantages, and draw the figure.
Okay, thank you. Ma'am, one question in the previous topic is what is modulator?
Modulator.
Yes, yes.
Modulator, demodulator. You can find it in a modem. Actually, which encodes and decodes. Means from analog to digital, you have to change the data in digital form to analog and analog form to digital. Analog to digital, digital to analog. That is modulator and demodulator.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, this is a ring topology. It may be one way, it may be both way. So, what do you think? What are the advantages of ring topology?
If one side disconnects, then the communication can be continued from the opposite side.
Yeah, actually, there is no central node. So
Host.
everybody stores the data, and yeah, suppose station 3 is not working, but station 4 or station 2 and station 1, it can communicate. But if it is both way, if it's one way, then it will hamper. And actually it decrease the collision.
What is collision?
Means a multiple station want to send the data, and they collide, and data gets corrupted. So they have to again send that data. And token is there. Who acquired the token, he can only transmit the data. But thing is that as I told, that failure of one node, that will affect the others. And also the network reconfiguration. This is the advantages. Possibility of collision is minimum. Chip install. Problems is troubleshooting is difficult. Addition of stations is difficult, because the media has the limited capability to transmit the data. So limited number of nodes can be added.
Why, ma'am?
Because the media capability is limited now.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, in star topology, in star topology, you can say that it's a half, it's a central storage. Other nodes actually they get data from the user, they send it to the central storage, they provide the data, and they show that they don't have any capability to store or process the data.
Ma'am, what is the difference between the hub, host, and server?
Hub is the
Means
central
host
storage.
server and hub, ma'am.
Yeah,
What is the
give me
difference
some time. Actually, there is
between?
someone is trying to admit. Wait a minute, please. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Slides are visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Also visible, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. শেষ হতে চলেছে ক্লাস, এখন অ্যাডমিট হচ্ছে। ওকে, ওকে, ইয়েস। Okay, yes, we should continue.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, what is the difference between a host server and hub?
Host, you are using and hub where the sensor storage.
Yes, ma'am.
Server is a computer, server the computer that provides data that to the other computers.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, hybrid topology.
And ma'am, hub.
Hub is also sensor storage.
Ma'am, what is the difference between the two?
Connection point for network devices.
I mean host and hub. What is the difference between two?
Hub is a connection point for network devices.
Okay, ma'am.
Like power strip, like electric devices like that. Okay, let me finish because I have to discuss the important question. I have only 20 minutes left.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Please discuss the important questions.
Yeah, just completing this topology topic I'm discussing.
Yes, ma'am.
Hybrid topology, collection of one or more topologies and advantages of all the topologies. LAN and man, I think everybody know about LAN. LAN, man, WAN. LAN is a
Yes.
in case of LAN there are 100 to 100 Mbps and limit is there is a particular limit within LAN, man, and WAN is worldwide. I'm just going through these topics. LAN is secure. LAN is small size. Due to small size, it's faster. Man covers the whole city, metropolitan area network, and man and wide area network throughout the world. Actually, these comparisons come LAN, WAN, man, LAN, man, WAN, man, like that, or may three comparisons at the same time. Three comparisons also come. So you have to remember that the distance that it can cover,
Ma'am, in the last year, the question is,
purposes for it uses.
hello, ma'am.
Yeah, and the
The
speed.
last year question is, how are LANs different from WANs? It means the difference between LAN and WAN.
Yeah.
Ma'am, please explain the question.
Okay.
Important
These
question.
yeah 1 minute. Okay, this is also very important. Wayside reference model. Okay, TCP/IP model. The function of each layer. 7 layers are there. Data link layer, lowest layer. Physical layer, there is the lowest layer. Sorry, data link layer, the network layer. I'm just showing the slides, not explaining. Just showing the slide. Data link layer, delivery the message. Network layer that works for the transmission of data. Transport layer provides the application layer, takes service from network layer. And session layer establish the connection mainly. Okay. Other topics are left, actually not possible to cover, but they are also important. Okay, so
Okay, ma'am.
this describe the layers of TCP/IP reference model. That is important. I also giving those questions that I have not discussed yet, but they are important. You will find it out in your study mat or any other book. Defragmentation utility, benefits of defragmentation, uh,
Ma'am, which
threats,
mode will be exam, ma'am?
security. Yeah,
Online or offline?
online.
मैम
Mode
एग्जाम
of
किस मोड
exam,
से होगा? ऑनलाइन या ऑफलाइन?
offline.
ऑफलाइन होगा।
हाँ, सब
ओके।
ऑफलाइन होगा। ऑनलाइन मतलब तुम्हारा वो रिटन टेस्ट ऑफलाइन ही होगा। बाकी तो पता नहीं।
ओके मैम।
Okay. And threats to security. This is also important. And flowchart. Suppose natural numbers or whatever I have done. Uh, Topology. Suppose such type of question can come that what are the disadvantages of star topology? Write down the disadvantages of star topology, and how can you manage it, or how can you improve it, like that.
Ma'am, what was the first two topics
Huh?
in the important questions? First two topics.
Actually, I'm going on collect means no throughout the study mat. I'm going through it and just making the questions. So it will be difficult for me to remember what I have said earlier. That was, I think, TCP/IP and
This one.
Describe the
defragmentation.
layer. Describe the layer of TCP layer. This is TCP layer. Defragmented benefits. Threats of security.
Yeah,
Flowcharts. Topologies.
yeah.
OSI model.
Okay.
Okay. And similarities and difference between router gateway. It's very important. Uh, and von Neumann architecture is very much important. In many years, yeah, in previous year, it has come that draw the von Neumann architecture, explain it. So you should draw the diagram. And if statement, describe the if statement and give example. You can show the flowchart here also. And there are many types of input devices and output devices. Um, Short questions, or yeah, based on any of them, like trackball or scanner. They are all short questions. And compiler interpreter, very much important. Difference between compiler and interpreter, it's also very important.
So what is
And there is
cookie?
a topic, e-learning. E-learning also can come. Memory hierarchy, very important. Memory hierarchy, and in memory hierarchy, the cache memory, that is very much important. What is the requirement of cache memory? Why should we use the we have to use the cache memory? All these are important.
What is cookie?
Yeah, Unicode, simplex, half duplex, full duplex, firewall, difference between the laser printer, dot matrix printer, or mm, what is flowchart, that also can come. Why flowchart is required. What is the difference between flowchart and algo? Um, compare the um, features of laser printer with inkjet printer, and the main features of each generations of computer. What is data communication? Device driver. Are they hardware dependent? Subroutine, like functions. What are subroutines? YSI reference model I have told you already. Search engine. Areas of where applications of computer. Remember any five. Main memory. Difference between the main memory and the cache memory. And types of software. What is application software? Difference between the system software and application software. It's very important. Name of two application software, name of two system software.
Mhm.
LAN, WAN, MAN I have told you. Basic storage devices, disk management, computer virus and in antivirus, both are important. Software licensing, object-oriented language
Right.
definitions and its characteristics and features, difference between the structured programming and procedural programming and original-oriented programming, all these comparisons. So I have come to the end of the session. Best of luck,
Okay.
students.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, what is North Beach and South Beach? I am interested.
Thank you,
Okay,
ma'am.
I just forgot. Write it
Ma'am,
down in the text box. And
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
do you have your my mobile number? Just text me and I will answer it.
Okay, ma'am.
what,
But
ma'am?
I don't have time because I have next class will be there.
Ma'am, what is your number?
I have told 89100410606. Okay, I have to leave.
Six six
Okay,
six zero
And
six.
606 89100410606. Okay, thank you,
and
students. Best of luck.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
भाई एग्जामिनेशन फॉर्म कब फिल किया जाएगा? हेलो हेलो